No one ever tells you that with your words you are not simply describing reality, you are defining it. If you want to go from unsatisfied with your life or some parts of it to manifesting all of your desires, then this video is crucial for you. I'm gonna teach you how to talk to yourself to attract all you desire. Today you're gonna learn the real meaning of your words, a powerful law of the universe you need to know, how you are programming your subconscious, how to speak to yourself so you get anything you want, and as a bonus we will talk about your words when it comes to shadow work. So welcome, and if you don't know me already, I'm Patricia Andrea. I'm a spiritual life coach and a manifesting expert, and my mission is to make you a manifesting expert as well. And I'm so excited to tell you that on the 8th of April, application open for my 101 Shadow Light Manifestation Coaching, where you do not only learn to manifest your wildest dreams, but where we dig deep and heal your shadows and blockages that prevent you from living your dream life. So mark in your calendar, April 8th. The real meaning of your words. Your word is your wand. The words you speak create your own destiny. I used to say that I'm addicted to chocolate. I also used to say that I can't afford something that I want to buy. And I thought I was simply describing reality. What is, right? But now I know that I was not simply describing reality. I was saying phrases that I heard when I was a child, and that's why I continued saying them and thinking them. And because of that, I was continuing to manifest the reality that I was used to have. So with my words, I reinforced that. I reinforced the reality that I did not want. And these words and the things that I talked to myself were not even my opinion. It was just what I was used to hear. But in the end, it's not important where these things come from. It is important what you do with them. And if you continue to talk in that way. But now it's important for you to know why it is so important how you speak. And if you are saying the same things over and over again, and with that creating a reality that you don't want. So words have frequency. How you talk is a frequency. How to speak to yourself, about yourself, with others is all in a frequency. So when you talk, when you say something, your words go out. And here that should be the quantum field. And when your words go out into the quantum field, like every time that you say something, it goes out into the quantum field, and then in the quantum field it resonates with what you are saying. And with that, and with the law of attraction and how we manifest reality, this thing that resonates with you comes back to you. It shows up in your life. So for me that meant, I said that I'm addicted to chocolate. So I was saying that. And with that saying, I manifested that from the quantum field again, over again, the whole time. So the reality that I've seen is the reality that I have created. It's just that I draw them out of the quantum field and it showed me again, it showed my reality. And when I said I did not have enough money, same thing. It went out, the frequency of my words, of what I was saying, went out into the quantum field. It resonated with what is alike, and that alike came back to my life. So I continued not be able to afford the things that I wanted to afford. And of course I will tell you later exactly how you can change it, how you can change your words so that you manifest something else in your reality, something that you want. A powerful law of the universe you need to know. Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. You now need to know two principles. First, the law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. The law of correspondence states that patterns repeat throughout the universe. But now we are talking about the personal level. What does the law of correspondence mean for you? Important for you to know is the as within, so without thing. So everything that you perceive in your reality, in what you see on the outside, is a mirror, is a reflection of what you carry within. On a kind of superficial level, think about that. You wake up in the morning, every morning in the same bed, in your bed. The world is every day the same. But on one day you wake up and you feel great. Like you can conquer the world. You're so happy, you're motivated, you're just inspired. And the next day you wake up and the same room, the same place, the same world is dark. You're not motivated, you're tired, you just don't want to do what you want to do. So you see, in that moment, the world around you is a reflection of what you have inside. And now look at the situation on a broader level, on a bigger one, on a deeper one. It means that everything that you perceive on the outside is a reflection of what you carry within. Not only how you woke up in the morning and how your bed and how the world looks like for you on that day or on that morning, but everything else that you have in your life, every relationship that you have, how you earn your money, how much you love yourself, how happy you are, how you look like. Everything is a reflection of what you carry within. Now, keep that in mind as we come to the principle number 2. That is, we manifest our reality with our thoughts and feelings. And now comes a really interesting part. Your words, the things that you say, how you talk, how you speak, is a reflection of what you carry inside. It shows how you think, it shows how you feel, it shows your patterns. So what do you hear yourself saying? What words do you use? How do you talk to yourself? If you observe closely your words and how you talk, then you begin to understand what kind of picture you are painting. What are the thoughts about yourself and the world? Because you now know the law of correspondence and that we manifest with our thoughts and our feelings, you know that the world around you and yourself is shaped from that painting that you are painting. So how does that look like? How do you talk about yourself? How do you talk about the world? You are not simply describing what you're seeing. You are defining it. You are creating it with your words. Why with your words? I said with your thoughts and feelings. Because your words are the expression of your thoughts and feelings. But now with the law of correspondence, we can turn this whole thing around. Because as within, so without. It's the same. It's a mirroring. You have 2 ways to do it. If you change your thoughts, you will change your words. But it is so powerful as well when you change your words, when you begin to use different words to explain how the world is around you and how you are. But if you only speak once differently than before, it will not work. And why, you will understand when you know how the subconscious works. Warning, you are programming your subconscious. Every thought is a seed, and every word spoken can water it. The more you say something, the higher is the possibility that it will manifest in your life. Why is it that way? So the subconscious works in the following manner. Every time that you do something, a new pathway is formed in your brain. So whatever you do, let's say you want to learn to drive a car. The first time that you sit in a car, you have no idea how it works and how you can drive. So you begin to learn the things. You have to do a lot of new pathways in your brain. By the way, that's a brain. And you have to do all these pathways, new small pathways, again and again. But when you learn and when you practice it every day or several times, every time that you practice the same thing, your pathway gets stronger and stronger. That happens because our subconscious mind is here to help us, to make life easier. Because then, when your pathway is strong enough, when it becomes a highway, the things that you were learning are now easy. You don't have to think about them consciously anymore. You just do them. And the thing is, the subconscious does not know if something is good or bad for us. It just processes things that you learn, that you say, that you see, that you experience. So if you speak something repeatedly, the subconscious mind wants to make life easier for you. So it begins to not only have this pathway, but like really big highway, and it becomes normal for you. And the thing is, when your subconscious mind has this pathway or this big highway, you will be living what your subconscious mind wants to do. Because your subconscious mind is bigger than your conscious mind. You may know these typical pictures from the iceberg. The small part is your conscious mind and the big part is your subconscious mind. Well, that's the way it is. And when your subconscious mind wants to do something and has learned to do something in one way, even if with your conscious mind you would want to do something else, you want to manifest something new in your life, it's really difficult because your subconscious mind is used to this highway. So it will always take this highway instead of doing a new pathway. But as I said before, you can turn things around. And that's the great thing about the subconscious. You can reprogram it. So when you choose different words, when you choose to talk differently to yourself, to others, about life, about everything, then you begin a new pathway. And when you continue to talk like this, and you do it more and more, and this pathway gets stronger and stronger, this one dies after a while. This one will not work anymore after a while. So when this goes away, you then will be used to use this new pathway, this new highway that you have built with your words. So when you speak to yourself in a new way, in a better way that you will learn in a moment, you reprogram your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind then will help you to create the reality that you are talking about. You will do it automatically. You will manifest on autopilot. So when you begin to say, I am successful, and you talk like a person that is successful, like you, how you would talk when you would be already where you want to be. If you are doing this every day, then you build this highway, and then your subconscious mind is used to that, is used to work in that way. And then you're not working against your subconscious mind anymore. The subconscious mind will work for you. Speak to yourself this way and you attract all you desire. Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and they cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life. So now we come to the practical part. I give you 6 things that you can do from now on to change the way you speak to yourself and therefore how you shape your reality. So first of all, speak for the reality you want and not the reality you have, if you don't like the reality you have. So think about, what do you want in your life? How do you want your life to look like? How do you want to feel about yourself? How do you want to see yourself? How do you want to be? And when you know these answers, speak in that way. Speak as it is already your reality. If you want to be prettier, then next time when you look in the mirror, say to yourself, you're so pretty. I love you. You look fabulous. If you want to have more money, talk like this. Say, I love money. I love all the money I'm making. That it's great to be rich. If you want to have a successful business, then talk like a successful business owner. How would you talk to yourself and to others if your wishes would be already real? If you would have attracted already all of your desires? Bonus tip here, you can also use affirmations. There are a lot of free ones on my channel. I will link them below. Number 2, no complaining. My friends, it does not help to complain. I know a lot of situations are really, really difficult, but complaining never helped. So as you know, the more you say something, the more you reinforce that reality. You reinforce that pathway in your subconscious mind. So every time when you complain about something, you reinforce that and you manifest it again and again in your life. So stop the habit of complaining. Number 3, replacements. To change how you speak to yourself, you need some replacements. And let's look at some examples. Instead of using I can't, use wouldn't it be nice? Instead of saying I can't afford it, you can choose to say, oh, that's a premium price. And at the moment, I don't value this for this premium price. Instead of saying I can't find a partner, you can say, I'm ready for the right person to come into my life. So a lot of replacements that you can use so that you don't reinforce a reality that you don't want. If there's something you always say but don't know how to replace it, write it in the comments and I can help you. Number 4, talk out loud. When you say things out loud, you reinforce it. You reinforce the energy, the frequency of the words that you're using, of what you are talking about. So when in the morning, I'm doing my meditation and visualization practice, I usually say also things out loud. Sometimes I do my gratitude list out loud or other things, usually my gratitude list. Usually I say, thank you, and I'm so happy for my life. I'm so happy for the love in my life, for my business, for the people I reach. I'm so happy for my healthy body, for my sharp mind. Like all these things that when I say them out loud, I can really feel that the words are my want. I'm doing magic with it, and you can do that as well. Number 5, be mindful about how you talk about others. There's an old saying that man only dares use his words for 3 purposes: to heal, bless, or prosper. What man says of others will be said of him, and what he wishes for another he is wishing for himself. Begin to understand that what you're saying about others is what comes back to you. How you talk about others is basically how you talk about yourself. If you wish someone something bad, then you're wishing yourself something bad. Because it doesn't matter about who you're talking. It matters what you're saying. So the frequency of how you speak is important for you and for how you manifest your reality. So if you talk bad about the neighbor, you put negative frequency out in the quantum field. And what does that mean? We know it. It manifests in your life. And number 6, bring emotions to the words. If you really want to do magic and really want to manifest everything, then use also your emotion when you talk. When you talk about the things that you are going to manifest, feel them. When I do my visualization practice in the morning and I see the gratitude things, I feel them. When I say, I'm so happy for this and that, I feel the happiness. When I say, I'm grateful, I feel the gratitude in me. The feeling gives the words even more power. So when we do shadow work, we are often talking about things that are not so nice, about bad things, about negative things, about things that hurt us. Does that mean that shadow work is not good for us? That when we do shadow work, we manifest even more shadow? No, it's the contrary, because we do shadow work to integrate what is hidden in us, shadows that are hidden. And if we don't do the shadow work, it doesn't mean that these shadows do not manifest on the outside, because we have the shadows still in us. We're just suppressing them. We are just not looking at them. And it doesn't mean they're going away. It just means when we do not look at them, we don't understand why certain things manifest in our life. So doing shadow work and talking and looking at the things that we did not look for a long time heals it, and you can integrate it. And so even when you talk about bad things during shadow work, it doesn't mean that you will manifest that. It's the opposite. And if you want to reinforce your words even more, it is a great idea to raise your vibration permanently. If you want to know how that works, watch this video next. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one. Bye.